What's going on, guys? My name is Aninso, otherwise known as Manny or Coach Manny to my clients out there. So a little bit about me before we get started into this Q&A is I am 27 years old. I've been a personal trainer for the past 8 years. I started training late 2015, early 2016. And I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you guys that ask me questions throughout the week on my Instagram. And I picked the best questions to answer on this Q&A. So let's get started with question number 1. So to be honest with you guys, the 3 things that kind of inspired me or got me going into working out are funny. I wanted to have abs like Cristiano Ronaldo. I looked up to him. I was a soccer player before. I wanted to bounce my titties up like Terry Crews, and I wanted to attract females. 2 out of those 3 things came true, which was abs and moving my titties up and down. But yeah, no, in this industry, in the fitness world, I feel like as a guy working out, you're going to be attracting more guys than females. But I mean, your self-confidence, your self-esteem does get elevated. So I just basically started working out when I was 17 years old. A little background on why I started working out is I used to play soccer before I started lifting weights. I tore my ACL not once, but 2 times. And I've always been an active kid, an active person. So when I couldn't play, or where they told me when I couldn't play, I just wasn't someone to go home and just not do anything. So I started going to the weight room. Again, I just wanted to get in shape. I've been skinny my whole life. I started off at 125 pounds, and I just wanted to build muscles, just build my self-confidence. So what inspired me to be a coach is technically, as soon as I started seeing change in me, and my friends and my family started seeing change in me, they were basically asking me, what was I doing to get to where I was, or to look at how I was looking at that time. And honestly, I just started training friends. I just started training family, and I started working out with people. And I noticed that I was enjoying helping these people out, helping them out with nutrition, helping them out with workouts. And I was like, why not do something that I already enjoy doing as a career? That's a really good question. My biggest insecurity, I would say my height. I'm a short king. I'm just kidding. Nah. I'd say my biggest insecurity would be, I don't know, it's like gaining weight in the areas that I don't like. As bad as that might sound to people out there, they look at me, it's like, you're crazy, you're in shape. Lifting weights, and in this fitness industry, you tend to build like body dysmorphia. So me gaining weight around my midsection, my love handles, I feel like that's a big insecurity for me. If you go through my Instagram, you're gonna see pictures without my shirt when I'm in shape. But when I am kind of bulking, you're not gonna see me without my shirt because I am insecure about my midsection. So I actually after high school, I went to 1-year college. The college that I went to offered a personal training program through ACE certification. So I took that 1-year course and I got certified through ACE. And I'm also level 1 nutrition certified through Precision Nutrition. So my programs are personalized to each one of my clients' goals, whatever they are. Not every one of my clients is going to get the same exact program when it comes to nutrition. Everyone is different in that aspect, right? Whether you're trying to gain weight, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to maintain or get stronger, everything's going to be different and tailored to that individual. I do have already a workout program set up for each individual kind of like goal that people have. So workout wise, yes. Nutrition wise, it's going to be totally different. So this question and the following question, I feel like they're similar. And I really like this question a lot because I thank you for paying attention to my videos, my training videos. But every individual is different when it comes to working out. When I'm recording a video and I'm recording a video and I'm posting that video for Instagram, I am doing one set of that. So when I am performing the video, I'm obviously trying to push my client through that set. So you guys get a better view from the angle that I put the camera on how their range of motion and how their form is looking, and I get that top view or how I'm spotting them. But again, going back to that question is, everyone is different. So, and each exercise that we're working on might be different for what we're trying to achieve that specific day. So I do focus a lot on range of motion. I think range of motion is really important when it comes to exercise, but on some certain exercises, on what I'm trying to do with that client that specific time, I might be cutting the range of motion a little bit, or I might switching up the range of motion to target a different part of that muscle that we're working on. I hope this answered your question, but again, I really did like that question. So another great question here. One of the things that I would say that I love about myself is my commitment. So when I commit myself to a certain goal, I try my best and I work my hardest to attain that goal. And this is why I get a lot of people asking me, it's like, Dan, how did you get here? Or how do you look like that? And I always tell people is, I'm committed. Whenever I set my mind to something, I try my best to work on it. Other than that, I mean, I have passion for what I do. So I say passion is also something that I do love about myself. Should one do abs? Yes. I feel like, well, abs, I don't necessarily call it abs. I call it core training. I do specialize also in core training. And I feel that core training overall is really, really important because it's the foundation of most exercises and movements out there. So yes, I feel like people should work on abs or core because most of your movements, like I said, do incorporate your core, your squats, your bench press, your overhead press, your deadlifts. All those main compound exercises do involve your core and your trunk section when you do perform them. So I'll post a couple of clips on what exercises I do enjoy in this video. So I could go from like a regular plank to my top three. I'll just give you guys my top three favorite core exercise: a plank, a peel-off press, and hanging leg raise or knee tuck. For some reason, I really liked this question. When it comes to spotting, you have to be really attentive to whoever you're spotting, right? You can't just, for example, benching, you can't just let them like pick up the weight and then just let them go, because you never know what might happen. Anything can happen at any second of the movement, and you always want to be attentive. So whenever I'm spotting someone, especially let's use benching, for example, I always ask the individual, do you need a lift off? Do you not need a lift off? They tell me yes or no. Okay, cool. They need a lift off. I'm going to be on top of that bench, on top of them. All right. So I'll help them. I like having that bar like really close to me, just in case they're not able to get it up. I'm able to use my legs and my upper body strength to lift that barbell back up with them. So again, I really enjoy this question. And with spotting overall, whether you're spotting a friend or a stranger, always ask them what they're comfortable with. And you always want to be as close to the weight as possible, because the last thing you want is for that weight for them not to be able to push that weight up or pull it up, and then they end up getting injured. So first question there, have I ever wanted to quit my fitness journey? And I'd say, yes. And I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. I have quit it before. Again, I've been training for 10 years. I started at 17. I'm 27 years old now. If I go back to one of the things that I've done throughout the 10 years that I've been training is I've competed, or I've prepared for 3 bodybuilding competitions, and I've done 2 out of those 3 bodybuilding competitions. So this is a perfect example where I kind of fell off of that 3rd bodybuilding competition because I just couldn't take it mentally, physically. It was just straining me. So yes, I have kind of quitted in my fitness journey, in a couple fitness journey goals, but that's normal, guys. And this is something that I tell my clients all the time. You're never always going to be motivated. Things are always going to happen in your life. So you just have to adapt and be prepared for that. So make sure that don't rely on motivation. Even though you might start motivated on doing something, make sure you discipline yourself, you show up for yourself, and you commit yourself to that goal. At the end of the day, like I said, I did fall off on that 3rd competition, but that's because it mentally, physically got to me, and I was just, other aspects of my life were being affected by that. So it does happen. and it's not the end of the world. The most important thing that you can do is bounce back up. The hardest part of the journey is just following through, especially when you don't feel like going. You still have to show up, right? Your goals, your goals are there to get reached, and if you just keep pushing them back, they're never gonna be attained. This happens every single year with New Year's resolutioners. They start off pretty strong, and then they fall off 1 or 2 months, the second month or third month in, just because they're impatient and they want to see results fast. Another thing is be patient with this journey, because if you're trying to rush the process and you're just looking for one specific goal, you're just gonna be falling off each and every single year. And the easiest part I feel about this journey is once you start seeing results, you start enjoying the process, and you have to learn to love this journey. You have to learn to like this lifestyle. Again, once you start seeing the results, I feel like it becomes easier, because it turns into and I have to do this to now I love doing this, if that makes sense. Once you start seeing results, trust me, it's going to become easier for you guys. So my ultimate goal with coaching is I eventually want to get to coach celebrities. And I'm not going to sit here and talk bad on celebrity trainers already, but I see a lot of videos of these celebrity stars, superstars getting trained by their trainers, and just really shitty form, really bad exercises that they're doing for no reason. And I kind of want, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of good celebrity trainers out there, but then there's a lot of celebrities that get trained. I'm not going to say any names, and then they look pretty goofy training on social media. So again, my ultimate goal with training is I do want to get to that celebrity level where I do want to train eventually celebrities. Content creating, obviously I'm starting this YouTube channel, and my goal with this YouTube channel is just to get myself out there and motivate people, inspire people to just keep moving and working towards their goal. I'm going to be posting a lot of workout motivational videos, full day workout vlogs, full day of eating. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas if you guys have any recommendations of what you guys would like to see in this fitness channel, leave them down in the comments below. But overall, my goal with content is just to make as much content out there that I could possibly can, that is going to help you guys just stay motivated, stay inspired, and push you guys towards your goals. So the best thing that possibly could have happened to me this year is, I'll say a couple things. The people that have came into my life, on a friendship level and on a client level, I felt like that, I'm not going to say any names here, but I know that you know who you are right now, has affected my life in a positive way. And I personally tell you guys, and I tell you guys how appreciative I am for you guys. Secondly, my business has been picking up, and I am really grateful for that. You know, making the move to becoming independent hasn't been easy. I've been doing this for 4 years, and in the past 4 years, this year has been the best year yet. And every year I just wanted to keep getting better. And I think the 90-day transformation that I did not too long ago was really impactful for me, and it meant something for me, because I had just gone through kind of like a depressive state in my life, and I had let myself go. And as a trainer, you know, your image is your walking billboard, and if you're not looking in shape, people are not going to want to train with you, especially if you also don't know what you're talking about. So again, I feel like the 90-day transformation was one of the best things that has happened to me this year. Bad thing that has happened to me is my most recent injury, which was tearing my pec muscle. I'm still dealing with that right now. I'm in the 3rd week after I have torn it. I'm deciding not to go with surgery. I'm going to let it heal on its own. But aside from that, it's a setback. After the 10 years that I've been training, this is the first major injury that has happened to me, and I'm just trying to learn and recover and then move on forward. And I'm trying my best to not bring me down, and just using it as a learning lesson to improve as a person, improve as a trainer, and then showing you guys how I go about this injury. So if you guys are going through a major setback like this in your life, you guys are able to move on forward as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for asking me these questions. First Q&A in the books. If you guys want to see more Q&As in the future, let me know down in the comments below. What type of content would you guys like to see next? Let me know too. I already have a few ideas in mind. But again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for asking me these questions. And I hope I answered some of your guys' questions. And if you guys had questions, make sure that you guys are attentive to my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.